Okay, hey everybody, Terry Brown here. I'm back with another video, and this is the second video in this series of 4 videos that I will be doing. It's 4 because I'm talking about the 4 principles of personal transformation, and in this video I'm going to talk about principle number 2. Now I will leave a link to the first video where we talked about the first principle. Okay, so I'll leave it in the description area of this video. And I do want to say this also, that although I'm dealing with 4 principles of personal transformation, there are other principles as well. But what I'm sharing with you are principles that will give you a great start if you're on a journey to personal growth and personal transformation. Okay, and you might say, well, who are you? If you don't know my story, I began as a student of personal growth and personal transformation many years ago, because I found myself in a situation, and the situation was this. I suffered severely from a poor self-image, low self-esteem, and I had a host of other self-limiting attitudes and behaviors. And a friend brought to me some information on success motivation, and it was one of the things that helped me to begin to change my life, and my life really did change. And it didn't take a long time to do it, because I grabbed hold of principles and concepts, very powerful principles that helped me to transform the way that I was thinking and the way I saw myself. Okay, with that being said, okay, I want to remind us of the popular saying, and this is, man, this is just part of it, but we need to grab hold of it, and that is, life is a journey. Okay, life is a journey. It's not a destination. Okay, life is a journey, not a destination. All right, let's get into it. Okay, now look here for me. The thought, life is a journey, not a destination, reminds us that the true value of life lies not in where we end up, but in how we grow, what we become, or what we are becoming, what we learn, and what we experience along the way. And principle number 2 is be present. Okay, and I'm so excited to share this with you, so stay with me for the next few minutes. Okay, now this thought popped in my mind that I heard years ago and that I live by. And so I wanted to share this with you and share where I got it from. Okay, and as you can see here, it says, the major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. My goodness, from the late, great Jim Rohn. I had the pleasure of meeting Jim Rohn a few years before he passed from this life into the next. And what a blessing it was for me to meet him, because I've had his tapes, and I've had his videos, and I've had, whatever else you could get with Jim Rohn. I took a course from Jim Rohn, and to me, he was one of the great sages of his time, and one of the great sages that walked the earth when it comes to business management, personal growth and development, etc., etc. Okay, and I'm going to say this one more time: the major value in life is not what you get, and and let's grab this. Okay, but the major value in life is what you become, because that's a very powerful principle, very powerful thought as we move forward. Okay, so as you see, principle number 1 is to focus on and understand the process. We did a video about that. Again, I'll leave the video on the first principle in the description area of this video, okay? And with that being said, a thought just here on principle 1, and that is the journey is the destination, okay? The journey is the destination. Now, but we're moving, because we're going forward to principle number 2, is to be present. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. What another powerful, life-changing principle, okay? To be present is to be fully engaged in the here and the now, mentally, emotionally, and physically, okay? You see, when we are present, we bring our full attention to what is happening right now. When we are present, we're not drifting into the past, although there's some wonderful places in my past, okay? But I don't live there. I don't stay there, okay? I'm not, when I'm walking in my present, I'm not racing toward my future, although there are times when I set myself down to begin to envision a greater future for myself, okay? But I don't stay there, but I need to go there every now and then, okay? But actually, when you're living in the moment, it's actually living this moment as it unfolds. It's living in the moment as it unfolds, okay? I hope that makes sense. Now, if you can see here, it says life is happening now. Life is what? Ever unfolding. And get this, we miss the beauty and the lessons of the present moment when we delay happiness for some day or another day. Let's be happy in and or because of the journey. So let's learn, listen, let's learn to be happy, okay, or just be happy. Two different mindsets, okay? In and or because of the journey, right? You see, the journey, again, is the destination. So we can learn to be happy, or we can just be happy. Two different mindsets, okay? Something to think about, something to meditate on, all right? You see, we can learn it. We can learn it, or we can just be it. You see, in the journey, there is potential. Okay, remember, life, what? Life is a journey, not a destination. So in the journey, there is what? Potential. There's possibilities. There is power in the journey. Remember what Jim Rohn says, it's not what you get, it's what you become. Now, we often live our lives caught in a loop of when, then thinking. That's when, then thinking. Here's how it works. When I reach this goal, then I will be happy. When I reach this goal, then I'll experience living well. When I have more time, then I'll spend more time with family and friends. When I have, you get me? When I have more time, then I'll do this or that, whatever this or that may be. Okay? When everything falls into place, then I'll finally enjoy life. When everything falls into place, then I'll have everything I need. Wait. You see, life doesn't wait. Life is not on pause until conditions are perfect. Life is unfolding here and now. Life is unfolding in this conversation that we're having through this video. Life is happening in this breath and in every breath that we take in this very moment. The problem or the challenge is when we've been conditioned to equate progress and productivity and happiness with achievement. Let me say that again. The problem is when we've been conditioned to equate progress with productivity and happiness with achievement. And in doing so, we miss the life that is happening now. We miss the life that is happening in the moment. We miss the life that's in between moments. We miss the quiet mornings. We miss the small wins. We miss the meaningful connections. We miss the lessons hidden in setbacks and in temporary defeat and disappointments. Why? The journey is the destination. There's power in the present. You see, when we're present, we experience life as it is, not as we wish it to be. We find that happiness isn't a distant destination. It's a companion on the journey. If we choose to walk in it, if we choose to invite it in. The journey is the destination. To be present is to be fully engaged in the here and the now, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I'm Terry Brown, wishing you a blessed and wonderful day today. Bye-bye. Be sure to check out the links in the description area of this video. Got some exciting information there for you as well. You be blessed. Bye-bye.